Hello. As you can see, this number is 9,999. Now it is 0000. I will now click all the way to 9999, 9,999, and let's see how long it takes. Ignore all of the background noises. I'm cooking at the same time because I'm a busy man and I have to fit all of these things into my schedule at the same time, so I am multitasking. Do not worry. Hopefully everything will be okay and no fire will happen whilst I am not attending to the food. But in this generation, who even has time to watch your food whilst it's cooking? You have to be hustling and working hard. Alright, this isn't the olden days where people just waste all day doing whatever and doing whatever. You gotta be doing a million things at the same time, otherwise you're just a loser. Oh, look at me, all my hobbies are just watching things. I like to watch people clicking buttons on the internet. Nah man, you gotta be doing more than that. You gotta be doing far more than that. I'm not liking that it's taken a minute to get to 200. So if I do the maths to get to almost 10,000, what is 10,000 divided by 200? So let's take away 2 of the zeros. So that becomes 100. 100 divided by 2. Oh my god. This is going to take an hour. It's going to take 50 minutes. And I'm going to get tired. What have I done? Oh my gosh. Well, I committed to it. You never know who will watch this. Maybe this will be the claim to fame. You gotta try. You gotta keep trying. Because if you want your dreams to come true, you can't just dream. You have to act and find out that your dreams suck. And there's a lot of hard things to do, a lot of boring things. The lifestyle you get out of it sucks, and the rewards you get out of it sucks. But the life you have now sucks even more. So you might as well try, because maybe one day you might like it or something like that. Very deep, very emotional, I'm sure. Yep, I took another minute to get to 400. Did I do the maths right? 10,000 divided by 200. So I was saying that's 500 times. Wait, did I just say 500? 10,000 divided by 200. So I'm taking away 2 zeros. So as 10, well, have I stopped? So that's 1,000. That's 1 0 taken away, and 100 is another 0 taken away. So 100 divided by 2 is 5. 50. 100 divided by 2 is 50. And I did 200 in 1 minute. So if I do it 50 times, I would do 1,000. And I'm actually going slower because of that, because now I'm at 3 minutes and I haven't made it to 600 yet. So, yeah, how's it going? What's like your important thing? What are your passions? What do you believe in? I don't really believe in anything, to be honest, because I don't know. Sometimes I think something's important, I should do something about it, but then I realise like I can barely do anything about myself, so I'm not really in a position to be able to do anything about anything. So I'm not really doing a productive thing by saying I should do something about it, because I just can't do something about it, and I just get stressed and angry and bitter, and I guess you just have to accept that if you're not, I don't know, I guess I could join a charity. I wish I could start a charity, because if I join a charity, they're just not gonna want me. They're gonna think I'm weird. They always do. They just ask like, why do you want to be part of this charity? And I go, I don't know, I just want to do something good. And then they'd be like, okay, well, we don't want you here. And I'm like, what? This is a charity. I thought you need anyone you can take. I thought you guys are desperate for people. Let me put the heating down. Keep going. But I guess there's not really an excuse. I'm sure there'll be somewhere. If it's older people, they'll be nice. It's just people my age, I don't know, man. I tell them like, oh, I do a lot of work. I do like 2 jobs, and they're just like, OMG, you can't do that. That's like horrible. You're like a bad person for working hard. we're all on team anti-work, and you know, you just because you don't have your parents to rely on like we do, and we get our parents to buy everything for us, like, you know, a normal person does. And then I don't know. Well, I mean, some of these people have actual jobs, and they still don't get it. They're still like, wow, you shouldn't do that. You got to think about your health. Now let's go to McDonald's and eat together. I'm like, what? Come on. It's like, if you go to the gym 20 hours, let's say you go to a gym like 8 hours a day, you basically make it a job going to a gym. I feel like it's possible that that is not healthy, but it's probably less unhealthy than most lifestyles. So I wouldn't really worry about it that much. Okay, so what I got to, so I got to 1,006 minutes, so now it's more like an hour. And since I keep switching hands, because I'm getting tired, I'm losing time, it may take over an hour. So I can tell you where I got this clicker from. So I did this job where you demonstrate games to people. You show them like, hey, look at this game, this is how you play it. If you'd like to buy it, hey, you should buy it. Because I'm getting paid minimum wage, so you should buy this. But it's quite a fun job anyway. It's a lot more fun than other jobs, but you don't really get much work out of it. Like, it's just like, oh, we got 2 shifts every year. Like, it's just not many shifts. They pay minimum wage, and now I moved. I don't even live anywhere near where they do shifts. Apparently they used to have shifts all over the country and all over John Lewis's, but now they don't really have that. And they give you all these board games for free. They give you this for free. They don't really keep the board games because I don't really want to work for them anymore. Because, you know, again, minimum wage. I can work above minimum wage. You know, I have enough people who value me above minimum wage. Not much, but above minimum wage. So, you know. And, you know, I mean, I'm getting slowly above. Hopefully, you know, when they rise the wages, I get something better. Otherwise, you know, just get a different job, because hopefully I've got enough experience and people will realise that I'm far better than them at what they do, even if they got like 1 trillion years of experience. You know, that's funny as well. I got because on the, I do like the agency work on the side. I got put on a team leadership, and I didn't even know what I was gonna do. They told me I was gonna be in a place I've never worked before, but obviously I'm not gonna say no to a shift that pays more money. Like, just any job I've done, I felt like I had no idea what I'm doing, and I just figure it out. So I'm just like, well, let's just do it. So I go and I get put on a buffet stand with 2 people. I've never done this buffet stand before, just to remind you. So I've never done it, and I'm with 2 people who have. One of them has been working at this place for 7 years. I don't know specifically the buffet stand, but at least in that venue. And I didn't even know that the town existed, like, maybe probably more than a year ago. Like, maybe about this time a few months ago last year. And she said she's been working here 7 years. The other one's done it a few times, I don't know how many times. And still, I'm the most responsible one there. I'm like making sure that no one runs out of food. I'm like talking to the chefs, even though the chefs are always rude, because that's just, I don't know why chefs hate everyone. They don't have to deal with customers, and yet they're the angriest people. Anyway, probably because they can get away with it. And I'm just getting everything sorted. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to like ask these people, do you think now is a good time to get more food? Because I'm thinking, well, you guys have worked here. Maybe you should like know when, like, the pace is and when it's gonna run out. But it just turns out I have to decide for myself. I'm telling these guys, okay, be ready. I'm about to bring in a new tray, so get ready to take it out. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. So even though I had no idea what I'm doing, I'm still the team leader. I'm still the boss. I still know what I'm doing more than everybody else. So yeah. So because of my hard work and determination, getting that team leadership, I was paid a whole £1 extra per hour, which meant that instead of getting paid like £90 for an 8-hour shift, I get paid like £100 for an 8-hour shift or something like that. Obviously I'm not doing the maths right, and I'm not doing it because I already failed at maths this video. What more have we got? I'm already fairly behind schedule. I should be at 2,000 by this point. Should I? I don't even know. Did I just face reveal? Oops. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Counsel me for clicking and being a bit arrogant? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come find me. That's okay. See ya. Then the day after I worked at this different place, but not as a team leader, but it's like a support role, so you have to help everyone. And the person at the end said they were giving me an award, and they said if you get like a £10 voucher and a badge. Well, she said she thinks, but she knows the badge. Apparently, if you get 3 silver badges, you get a gold one. I have no idea what this means. Maybe it means I'll get team leaderships there. You know, surely the only people that they're gonna give badges to, who they're not gonna make team leader, are like, I don't know. I don't. Is it gonna be a really mean thing what I say? But like, people who are like really committed and loyal, but they don't really trust them, or like they wouldn't really want to give them any responsibility, like any proper responsibility. They're just good. Like, if you have them on your team, you know that they're gonna do what you say, and you know they're gonna be good. And I think otherwise, like, if you're giving someone a million awards, like, you want them to be in leadership because they know what they're doing, they know what's up, they know what to tell other people to do, and hopefully, I'm gonna turn off the oven now. Oh, I might have cheated. Who knows? Hopefully, they can figure out how to tell people to stay in line. Which, I mean, for the most part, I don't know. But yeah, that would be nice to get team leader there. Because it's like, I kind of know what to do. I guess the only thing I haven't really got experience in is like, if someone doesn't want to do the work, like making them do the work. But, I mean, there's ways. I can always just like, especially if I'm new to it, just tell them I'm going to tell someone else, and then they'll sort it out. They'll get rid of them, or, yeah. It's kind of a place as well where like, if you kick someone out like in the first few hours, they'll find someone else, because they have like this thing called overbook, where they'll literally have people who are told, just wait, we'll pay you £4 if we don't, sorry, not £4, 4 hours of shift if we don't get you a job. But like, if anyone doesn't show up, then you get their job. So then they could maybe like a 12-hour shift, someone doesn't show up, cool, that's your shift now. So, you know, if I just send someone home in like an hour, someone else is just gonna come up and take that shift. Oh my god, this is hurting. This is finger exercises. It's good because I go climbing, and I was gonna go today, but I didn't. Because I was like, it closes early on the weekend, and I won't have much time. So, yeah. So this is like exercise for the climbing, because you know it really hurts your fingers. Let me just check the oven. I should probably turn that off, just leave it in. So yeah, what's going on with you? Anything changed since the last time I asked that question? You know, if you replied with a comment, you can always edit that comment and let me know what you thought for that one. Am I catching up? I'm at 13 minutes. So if I got 201 minutes, what's that times 13? 2,600. Nope, I'm still behind.
Take a ride.
What is happening? What is playing? Why is this video playing? Why did that happen?
Well, the phone records show that Sean called this sweet when he tried to get bailed out from jail, so...
Wait, don't stop.
Charlie was no...
Stop, oh my god. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? I had some streaming website art. Not like for watching stuff, not for streaming. And it just started playing. It was playing the wrong thing as well. I'm watching Nathan for you. He's quite a funny guy. A little bit like dodgy, to be honest, but he's quite funny. And it's just play. I don't even know what's playing, like CSI Miami. I don't want to watch some police shows. I don't know. Maybe I would want to watch a police show now that I think about it, but yeah, I probably shouldn't be watching so much. I don't know. Maybe I should just watch TV shows instead of YouTube. Like, they're normally better quality. I mean, let's be real. If you're still watching this, like, I'm not really expecting anyone to watch this, but I've kind of found that in YouTube, if you like pretty much anything you upload, if it gets enough views, they're always or like, I don't know, if you upload enough or just get enough views on the video, there's always going to be one person who watches the whole thing, no matter what it is. But like maybe it's like if you upload 30 really rubbish and long videos, one video will get the whole thing watched, even though there's no reason for anyone to watch any of it. Someone will watch it. Someone will give you half an hour of their time. So for that one guy here, he probably doesn't even have a YouTube account, so I'll never know. I'll just see the analytics saying 90 minutes of view of watch time. Yeah, this is for you. Is this like the ASMR you can fall asleep to? Do you think it will just play if you've fallen asleep to some other video, and this will come up, and this clicking will soothe you? You'll hear it in your dream, and you'll have no idea why it happened. And in the morning you won't even know, because you'll have moved on to the next video by then. You'll just be like, what the heck? But then you won't even be like that, because you'll have forgotten. Because, you know, that's just how dreams go, you forget. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's get this 3,000. Let's try and keep up. Let's try not to make this an hour long. Let's try to beat the clock. It's gotta be possible. It's gotta be possible. Look. Oh my gosh, come on, come on. 3,000. I'm a third of the way there in 16.5 minutes. Times up by 3. I'm not a third of the way there. I'm 30% of the way there. Right, let's get to a third of the way there. 3,333. I'm so happy I'm talking through this. I think I would have lost my mind if I stayed quiet. I think I would have quit if I stayed quiet. But now I'm talking, telling life stories, changing the world. Well, yeah, why would I want to stop? This is really what I should be spending my evenings doing. This is much more productive than watching YouTube. Oh yeah, okay, just click a button. But you know, it's still better. You know, I guess it's not quite curing cancer, but it's closer. It's definitely closer than watching videos. Sure, I could be watching a video on how to cure cancer, but it would probably be clickbait anyway. I wonder how many videos are called that. There must be a few. I bet a lot of them are from 2016 and 2017, because that's when everyone just did the stupidest stuff, calling that comedy. And then now everyone's like, oh no, now I can't make a living out of calling people the R word. Oh no, now I have to not bully people to become a millionaire. Well, that's not fair. Why did I miss out on this? He's like, come on. You don't want to be Leafy's here. At least, oh, there we go. We ain't to a third. He became a loser. If YouTube was still allowed to be how it was, there'd be someone exactly like him making fun of him. Anyway, so we've made it to a third. 18 minutes. 18 times 3. I think that's 54. Is it? 18, 36. 6 plus 8 is 14, yeah, 54. Okay. We're good. Alright, come on, speed to 3,500. And then we can slow down. Oh my gosh. I'm running out of energy. Okay. I wonder if it was a bad idea to turn off the oven if I'm expecting this to last like another 40 minutes. Well, that's again 54. Yeah, so it's about another 40 minutes, bit more. Alright, I brought the pace up, nice. Oh no, I messed it up. So do I win when I get, well I was going to say 9999 or 0, but because if you click it one more time, I'll do it anyway, but I think I'll count time. Oh yeah, saying that, I didn't start at 0 minutes, I was talking at the beginning. No wonder I'm picking up pace. But then what about the beginning? Well, I expected it to be 50 minutes. Man. Oh my gosh, okay. Don't stop, don't stop. Hello, can I turn the right way? You know, this thing should face there. I don't know why I'm finding it so hard to figure out where it should face. Oh, my bicep is hurting. That's gonna get bigger. Hey, how much can you lift at the gym? I can't. I just stand still and click a button for a long time, and it hurts my arms, so it grows muscle. That's the thing I've learned as well. You don't really need to be that strong to grow your muscles. You just need to hurt them enough that they tear. So if you just put enough pressure on them constantly, or I mean, like you could just like overdo it, like do some like really heavy weights, like 2 reps, and you could probably grow muscles. I guess it isn't really good, but at the same time, I mean, I don't really know what the point of going to a gym is. Like, I'm not pretending I don't go, because I do a little bit when I go climbing, because there's a gym there. But like, I don't really know. Like, I feel like if I had an answer for this, it might make it a bit more motivating. Not that I really struggle when I'm there, but like, I mean, is it for strength? What do I get out of being strong? I mean, I do like to be strong though, so I guess there is that. Like, if I'm working at my event shifts and there's something heavy, I'm like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll get that. Someone goes, oh, there's too many plates, you can do it in 2 goes, you know. I go, no, I will do it in 1 go, do not worry. Hey, if you want, you can help, you can open the door for me. And then, you know, so they can admire how strong I am. I don't know why I asked that, I did that last time. Right, come and show it at the camera. Yeah. I guess I want big muscles, I don't know why. But I don't really know why or anything. Why do I want to achieve this 9999? Why do I want to be rich and famous? Why do I want to win? Like, I don't know, I just think it's slightly better than not winning, to be honest. Like, I don't know, whenever I hear people say like them big motivations for things, I'm just like, oh, okay. That doesn't really sound that interesting. I'll just be like, well, okay. That's just like a made up thing anyway, so your motivation is just your lack of intelligence. But I can't just say that being motivated is stupid, because I don't know, it's good to win. I don't know, I just think like, I don't know what I think. Just talking rubbish now. But it isn't really rubbish, I just don't know how to express it too well. You know, it's like when someone asks me why I do what I do, or why do I like what I do, like, I just feel like there's a bunch of standard answers that you can give, and it's just like, if you say it confidently, it works. Or if you have like an answer people haven't heard before, but like, I don't know, like, I find like interviews like hard. They just ask all these questions, and they're all just trying to find out, have you done the job before? Do we like you? Okay, we like you, but we're still gonna pick someone else. I'm like, okay, cool, man. Maybe next time tidy up your office before you invite people to an interview. But okay, I'm the one not hungry enough. But yeah, okay. Anyway, look at that. Look at that rage from me. Oh, we're almost at 4444. That is 44% of the way. What was I trying to? I was trying to simplify the fraction in my head to make a better percentage, but you can't. That doesn't make sense. But okay, it's 22 over 50, 11 over 25, which is still 44%. You can't simplify a percentage. What are you doing? $4,500. Alright, shall we? I was about to say, should I get to 5,000 before 25 minutes? But no, that's impossible. I wish I could do it, but I cannot. I'm sure if I practiced and did this every day, then maybe one day I could, but I probably wouldn't do that because, you know, there's other things to do. But still, it would be more productive than watching other people's videos. But just being realistic, I probably wouldn't be able to motivate myself to do that. So how do I motivate myself to do other things? I don't know, man. Sometimes I tell myself my life's gonna fall apart if I don't work hard. But I don't know. I kind of just got the habit at some point and now it's stuck. That's for the like working every day, doing a job every day. 7 days a week, always on the payroll. Man, I'm finding it hard to entertain myself. How much more can I talk about? I have to just ramble for 50 minutes. Okay, I'm getting to the halfway point. I'm now 200 away from the halfway point. Come on, yes. Yes! You know, one thing I wish I could do, I wish I could speak with more enthusiasm. Again, I don't know why, but I've had a lot of life difficulties and problems from not being able to speak with enthusiasm. So, like people just don't like my voice. And I go, well, you know what, I don't like anything about you, but I'm still nice to you, I still respect. Just don't be a douchebag. Not that hard. But yeah, okay, so how should I talk with expression? Is this expression it? I don't know. I just kind of feel like everyone talks with a kind of dead voice, but for some reason people think that more about me. So, I don't really like to emphasize when I'm excited or happy, because maybe someone will be jealous, and why do I have to make people feel bad? And sometimes I do show off, and then I kind of think I'm gonna get judged, so I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to make someone hate me because I don't know, because I need to show off, because I need to pick a personality, and personality it seems the easiest for me to stick to is saying I'm the best, look at all of these things I can do, cool. And then I feel like it's not that much, so then it's just, anytime someone says they're better than me at something, I'm like, oh, I need to get better at this thing. A lot of them I won't do, but some of them I will do. I don't know. Someone typed fast, and I started doing type tests for a little bit. I mean, I genuinely type fast, but not like 120. I can't do that fast. I think I'm about 90, and when I was younger, I was like 100. But now I'm 90. Imagine saying these numbers, this would be so difficult. How did Mr. Beast do it? We spend like 3 seconds on each number now, we get to this one. 5,236, 5,242, like, oh my gosh, man. Who has the time? And he got to 100k, and 200k, and 300k, he counted to all of them. Oh my gosh, man. I've really run out of things to talk about. I'm going to stay quiet for until 6,000. Oh, hello, we're back. We're back. I made it 6,000. Got my voice back. You can see I really wanted to speak at the end. So, I have two things I thought of to say. So, one, if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to hide my chest hair because basically a good way to explain it is this must be how women feel when they wear like you know, a loose fitting shirt because you know it was a lazy day. And then last minute they make plans to go out and they forget to change. And now the whole time they're like, you know, no, I don't want anyone to look today, and so they have to keep hiding it. And that's how I feel. Except there's a bunch of weirdos who want to look at them, and for me, I think no one really wants to see my chest hair, which you know, is pretty fair. So I keep hiding it because obviously I'm not going to change now, and it's not really that big a deal. You know, just deal with it. And the other thing, so I was thinking about well, like a lot of places I go, people like don't really seem that hard working, or you know, they kind of do the job, but you know, like they make a few mistakes. They're just like, oh, whatever. I don't really have to explain it, but it reminds me like at school where, you know, obviously you get sets for your maths and science and English, where you're doing top set or second set, third, fourth, whatever. Depends on how many your school did and how they arranged things. Because my school we did like 2 top sets where they put you in bands. So technically, one top set could be harder to get into than the other, and there'd just be nothing you could do about it because you just get put into your band, and that's that. And I remember like a lot of people just didn't really seem to care. Like you could tell that they kind of cared. Like they obviously wished that they weren't in like second or third set for everything, or even fourth set for everything, because fourth was like bottom for my school. And or kind of there was a fifth set as well with like 8 people. It was a bit of a confusing one, and only in one band. I don't know why they did it like that. So and you could tell that they didn't really want to, but it's just like something they didn't want to talk about. Like they just say like they didn't care. But it was like, I don't know. And for me, when I was in year 7, first year of secondary school, they put me in top set maths, and they didn't do sets for anything else until like year 8. And then when year 8 came, I was in second set everything, including maths. They moved me down, and pretty much for the whole of my GCSEs, all I was thinking about was getting into top sets. You know, every day that was all I was thinking about. You know, how I can get moved up. Even like in year 7, 8, 9, I didn't really try very hard at school. I was still trying. I was still like hoping and like wishing that I'd get put into top set. And then at the beginning of year 9, I got moved up to top set maths, and then end of year 9 they put me in top set science, and that was like a really big thing. And you know, like and then I started trying a lot harder. Kind of weird coincidence, because I never really saw myself as that good at that point, but I just always wanted to be in top set. And in maths I didn't really feel like I tried to get into top set. For science, I don't know, I guess I had got into a place of like not caring. I just thought like, oh whatever. They said you need to get a B to do triple science instead of double science, which just means you do an extra GCSE. So I was like, oh okay, I'll probably get a B. I normally get Bs. And then the teacher decided to scare us, which wasn't very nice of her. And she said, well, you know, they won't put everyone in triple science, so it's only if you might have to get an A if everyone does really well. So I got really scared. I was like, no, I need to be in triple science. So I revised really hard, and I got an A star. So they put me in top set. And then I was like, whoa, I can't lose this. And it turned out that if you were in top or second set, you got to do triple science. And if I had known that, then I probably would have continued not caring, because I would have just been like, oh okay, well, I don't think I'm going to be in third set. Damn, well, they can't put me in third set, no way. So that was that. And yeah, what was I talking about again? Yeah, I guess I just always had that. Like for me, it was always like a big deal. Like if I wasn't doing really well at everything, I always just felt like I had to do more. And I feel like other people around were just like, whatever. And that was a majority. Like I guess in school, at least I got to be around like other people who did take their life in school seriously. But you know, now in real life, I don't see that many people because I'm kind of a failure now. And you know, I guess that's all I think about, getting my life together, fixing it. So you know, I guess this is part of the story. Because at school I didn't get a story. It was just like, oh okay, I guess he's good at school now, and everyone just forgets that he used to not be good at school. And you know, maybe you talk about it sometimes, but people kind of just act like you always were, whatever you are at the current time. Yeah, that's what they say. If I make it, That's what people are gonna act like. Oh, everything they did before was special and all that stuff and whatever and whatever. When, to be honest, it's kind of crap, and people are only gonna care about videos like this if I make better videos later on that they want to watch, and they can go, wow, look at where he started. He was clicking buttons. Ah, it really hurt my hand. Come on, I'm at 7,000. We're not gonna make this to an hour. We're gonna beat it. Ah, itchy. Okay. So I got 30% left. If we round up to 40 minutes, what's 10% of that is for 12 minutes left. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to speed up a little bit because that's getting quite tight. Although I did round up to 40, so if it was 12 minutes on the rounded up time, then I should be alright at my pace. So yeah, to be honest, I do believe I'm going to win at life. Like, I know I'm going to succeed. I know it's going to be tough and all that, but like, I don't know, I just know I got it. I just really struggle to find what it is and how to get it out, but you know, I'm trying. I keep trying new things and one of them might work. I'm at a point where basically most times when I work somewhere, someone will notice that I'm really good at what I'm doing, and like my head's switched on. I'm always thinking, I'm always trying to make sure that a million things are sorted out at the same time. So you know, I'm just the best. I'm just cool like that because I know what I'm doing, man. I'm trying to hold the scaffolding that is society, because all societies are held up by scaffolding, not because they're bad, but because, you know, if you just leave things alone and you don't do anything, then the whole world will fall apart. Okay, we're fighting against nature here to survive. Society and the human society and relationships are not nature. We're using nature and fighting it to survive better. Anyway, I don't really like talking about this stuff because it doesn't make sense, because nature is to survive, and surviving goes against nature and being dirty, and you know, you gotta wash yourself, but naturally you get dirty, so I think it's kind of a stupid thing. Yeah, I feel like I had some smart things in there to say, but I keep forgetting my point because I keep adding extra things, and then yeah, but I'm sure it wasn't a super important point anyway. Oh hey, 7,500. So I gotta log into the right account. So the account I'm gonna upload this to actually has a single subscriber. That's kind of why I was doing this in the first place. I got an email saying someone subscribed, and I was like, what? Why am I getting a notification? I turned these off, and it turned out it was a channel I'd forgotten about. Well, I uploaded a video. Well, I guess if you see this, you might see that video because it'll be on the same channel. Where for 5 minutes straight, far less than this, I clicked the duck quack sound on a Discord call. We just went quack 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 for 5 minutes straight. And that was me thinking, ah, look at me, claim to fame, I can do things for a long time. I remember I had a period in my life where, I don't know how long it lasted, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months, where I was making myself stare at a door for like 5 minutes daily, and I wanted to make that a thing. I think I was actually uploading it for a little bit, like I made it private, but I don't know how long it went. Maybe I should do that again, because it's not really like that bad a thing to do as well, you know. It's like meditating, and I make it sound a bit funny by saying staring at a door, and maybe I'll try and make it sound a bit better so people can be respectful, because you know, I'm still cooler than you if I'm staring at a door and you're, I don't know, doing whatever you do. Stop doing that. What was I saying? Seriously, yeah, I mean, you could upload myself staring at a door every day, why not? Someone might want to watch it. And you know, it's not like, it's kind of a good thing, you know? It's meditating. I'm just, you know, that's a kind of a point to stare at. Because, you know, for me, I don't know if other people find it a bit easier. But like, if I want to just stare at a point, I feel like I can go like 5 seconds before my eyes start drifting. Even if I can like stand still and you can't tell that I'm looking away, my eyes start drifting. I really have to keep forcing myself to go back. So that could be a useful skill to improve. I don't know what for, but yeah, most skills I have I kind of feel kind of useless, but you know, if you're really good at it, and I guess people want to watch, they can put an eye track on me going, wow, look, his eyes haven't moved, OMG. gee, this is so cool. But then obviously that can't be my whole career, because, you know, I don't think you're going to entertain people for 20 years on it. Maybe, you know, I could do it for 20 years, but not only that. Like, you know, maybe every few years come back going, hey, look, it's me again. And then people can be like, whoa, remember that guy? And then their kids can find out about it. And new people who are born now and part of the world can find out about it. And they'll be like, wow, I was too young when this happened. But now I'm 8, so now this is interesting. Or something like that. I mean, I guess a 6-year-old would find it interesting. Maybe a 4-year-old. Maybe, yeah, maybe 4 is the right age. I guess when they're 2, they might not understand English and language yet. But when they're 4, yeah, that's alright. You know, they start going to school. But even so, like, I don't know. It depends on the 2-year-old. Maybe some 2-year-olds could get it. And then they can be like, I was too young because I was just born like a couple of years ago. So how was I going to know? How was I going to understand? But now I'm 2 and I'm smart. Now I get it. Alright, I think I'm going to be quiet until 9,000. Get some thoughts back into my head. And then good old ramble for the last 1,000. Let's try and make this quick. Now shh. Can you see the sawdust? There's not the right word, but like it's creating dust. I've actually damaged it. It's not meant to be pushed like So much like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I stopping? Alright, the time to beat is 54 minutes. At some point I predicted that we'll beat that. We're definitely not getting to an hour. Definitely not beating 50 minutes. That's just not happening. When I say we, I don't mean me and you. I mean, I refer to myself as we sometimes. Why? I don't know, like, there's obviously more than one people in here. Sometimes I want one thing, other times I want the other, and you know, I have very different views on things depending on the time. So you know, you got different emotions and different parts of you. So you know, I just try and collect them all. I'd like them to all be aligned and have the same opinions, but I think duality of man or whatever stupid, whatever philosophy, psychology, whatever. I'm boring myself while saying next because I don't like talking about this stuff. I haven't spoken about this stuff in a long time. This is what happens when you click a button for 10,000 times, 9,999 times. Whilst you're on the way to doing that and you try and talk to entertain yourself, you come up with this rubbish that you think is smart, but it's not smart. And does me calling this out make me smart? I don't know, but I mean, I'm a genius anyway, so... Oh, you called yourself a genius, does that make you a genius? Well, I don't know, I mean... Well, what can anyone do about it? Because I think I'm a genius and I'm obviously a bit, I'm obviously slightly above average at the very least because I'm not stupid. I can figure stuff out on my own. I can figure out pretty much anything, and, at least most basic things. And, most people can't figure out basic things. And, I know how to get what I need and, I take my time and I do whatever. So, yeah, whatever. Sure, I'm a genius. Why not? What are you going to do about it? You going to convince me I'm not a genius? Well, what if I just choose not to listen because I want to believe I'm a genius? So, I guess that makes me a genius. And, oh well. Anyway, so what's going on with you? That one person who, that statistics are saying that someone's going to watch this video to the end if he gets enough views, but you never know. Like, the other one got a subscriber. So someone might be watching this. So how you been doing since the last time I asked? Make sure you add that to your comment if you commented already. Or maybe you'll have a comment that says 1, 2, 3 and you'll say how you're doing each time. What are you doing whilst you're watching this? Are you focusing on this? Are you watching something else? It's just background noise? Are you sleeping? If you're asleep, how would you be able to comment? But maybe you'll wake up during it and be like, what the heck am I watching? And to that I say, I don't know, you're just watching a YouTube video that appears on YouTube as YouTube is. And I really want to finish so I can stop talking because I'm getting really fed up with my voice. But I said I was going to do a big ramble for the last 1,000, so you have to stick with what you say, because if you don't stick with what you say, then you might not doing anything because you'll keep changing your mind, which that's a big thing. Because again, as we said, there's different people inside of me, and I don't know which one to listen to. And wait, does that mean that the actual me is a different one to these people inside of me? Oh, I don't know, man. So I don't know which one to listen to, so it makes it quite hard to pick. So I just keep picking randomly and then going, okay, look, this one you're doing for bits, just keep doing it. And this thing from the other person, you're doing this for bits, so keep doing it. And sometimes one of them tells the other one, no, we gotta stop. But they're like, no, you can't stop, because then we're just gonna be like a loser back on the floor. So let's not do that. Let's just keep going, unless you got a better idea and you can show that it will work. That start doing it, and then we can maybe switch it out. I sure hope the neighbours aren't hearing this and annoying them. They're going to ask me about this. Whoa, we're almost done. Just speed up. See if I can beat 51. Final speed through. Alright, come. I did it in less than 51 minutes, including a talk at the start. Goodbye.